adult. I like literally dare you. Like truth or dare, you just picked dare. I dare you. All those good things will attract more of that. It is literally the key to attracting what you want. Your vibes are the key to attract what you want. I bet you anything, if you just change your level of vibration or your vibe, everything will change. Everything. Literally everything. And I'm excited. You know what? I hope someone tries this. I hope someone is like, nah, there's no way. If I'm more positive, I'll attract more positive people. I dare. I like literally dare you. Hey, gang. How epic is this shirt? Literally can't get over it. Cannot, will not, choose not to. I love it. Okay. Oh my God. I get like 300 phone calls a day, I swear to God. If I answered all the phone calls I had in a day, I wouldn't have a day. I just wouldn't. My day would be gone. Today, we are going to talk about, it's hard to see because this lighting is so weird. We are going to talk about good vibes. In all seriousness though, we are going to go over vibes, good vibes, all of the vibes. I just came here for the vibe. Why are vibes so important? Let me explain to you why. Let me explain why vibes are important. The most important thing, if you get nothing out of any of my other videos, if you get nothing out of anything ever, I wish and pray and hope that you get something out of this video. That is how important vibes are. And this is not some woo concept. Facts, yo. Fact check me all you want. Fact check me, experiment it on your own, like do your own research, do it all. This is so important. And like, please feel free to disagree, but I promise you, if you try to do this on your own, you will see the straight truth coming forward from this. Oh my God, because it is everything. It is literally everything. It is the space you live in, the friends you have, the way you go about your day, the energy you're giving to the world, the energy that you're getting back. It's the giving, receiving, all these things. It is literally, I think of it as like the bubble you live in, the world you live in, all being in a positive state of emotion and having good vibrations will only attract more good and positive vibrations. If you have a positive outlook on things, when something bad or negative happens, your outlook will always find the good in these situations. What do you choose? Do you choose negativity or do you choose positivity? And what you give out is what you attract. Being in a state of positive will only attract more positive. And we literally live in a world made up of vibrations. Like our whole world is made up of it. You, yes you, hello, are like a two-way radio. You create vibrations and you receive and understand vibrations. Each thought and action you have has the power to be either or of those things. If you're like, how do I have higher vibrations? How do I have good vibes? Well, just ask yourself, do you think positively? Do you act positively? Do you say positive things? It literally takes a second to switch your mindset. Like, you can literally right now sit here and be like focusing on like the negatives and think about like, oh, all these things are going wrong. But on the contrary, there's so many things that are going right. So like, let's focus on what's going right. And if things need to be changed, then great. Let's change those things that need to be changed. But let's not focus on the negative. Let's focus on the bright side. Savor the good moments. There's good in everything. Savor it, enjoy it, soak it up. You'll notice that when you're around positive people, you feel more positive as a whole. And those positive people, say you bring a negative situation, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, These past couple of weeks have been so intense for me. I have not been the most positive person, and I could have definitely like had more of a positive approach to things. And I did notice the more that I spoke about and worried about all the things going wrong, it took away from me being able to focus on what's going right and what's positive about this. So like really pay attention. And I've noticed too in life when I meet someone who vibrates on these low vibrations, like they have bad vibes, they don't like their job, they don't like their car, they don't like their partner, they don't like their friends. Like when they don't like one thing normally, it's like, you know, automatically like they don't like anything else. And like I understand like being a positive person and not like, because like for instance, like we all go through things where we don't necessarily like something, right? But there's always a way around it in a positive way, you know? So I'm not just saying like, oh, if you're negative one day, you're negative forever and negative about everything. But you will notice that these like Debbie Downers, there's always something wrong with something, and they just attract that negativity. It's like they love it. It's like an addiction to them. But then you like meet someone who's like happy and positive about like all these things, and you're like, oh my God, you're so positive. All these amazing things happen to you. Did you know? It's just the way you look at things. You just are. If you're going to be a negative Nancy Debbie Downer, you're going to attract more negative Nancy Debbie Downers. If you're going to be a positive, happy-go-lucky person, chances are you're going to attract more positive, happy-go-lucky people who are lovely to be around and great to be around. And I hate to tell you this, you're never going to attract what you want. You're going to attract who you are. Negative people can be like, why don't happy people ever come near me? And it's like, because you're scary and you're negative, and I want nothing to do with that. And the only people that are crazy enough to interact with that are going to be the people that feel the same way you feel. So you're just going to, you literally are what you attract, and you attract what you are. What level are you vibrating on? And if you want to raise those vibrations, pray on it, meditate on it, but like get it in your life. Like it is easy to do. Like it's just a shifting of your mindset and a realization of how you're operating, where you're operating from. And like you have the access to this. You have the access to everything you need. If you need more happiness, happiness comes from within. If you need more peace, peace comes within. If you need more positive vibes, give yourself those positive vibes. And I promise you, I bet you anything, if you just change your level of vibration or your vibe, everything will change. Like that really cool job that you want, they probably don't want someone with like bad vibes coming into the office and being like, yeah, I got coffee, but like it sucks. And like the traffic sucked to get here. But instead of being like, yeah, the barista gave me this new drink to try today. Not living for it, but like you might like it. Do you want to try? They're probably like, no, COVID. If you operate on like a bad vibe, hey, here's your wake up call. Guess what you can do about it though? Change it like right now. And tomorrow when you wake up, you have a clean slate and the opportunity to wake up and operate on a completely different level. Biggest roadblocks in this vibe thing, I don't even want to call it a roadblock. It isn't a roadblock. It's how you get here, right? How to raise your vibrations, how to raise your vibe is loving and accepting yourself exactly how you are, and realizing if there's room for growth, then grow. If there's room for improvement, then improve. But be excited that you are now seeing this and you're able to like move forward. Raise your vibes. Raise your vibes. Do you want to know the difference between ordinary and extraordinary? Because this is actually really beautiful. And it's really simple. Extraordinary people will get things done even if they don't feel like it. Like if I'm having a bad day and I go out in public, I'm not gonna spew my poopiness onto the world. I'm gonna put a smile on and I'm gonna be a good vibe. And you wanna know why? It's because I'm committed to my goals. I'm committed to myself. I'm giving the world the best of me because that's what I want back. And to leave this off and to end this video is your mentality is literally your reality. The state of your mind affects everything else. Just like the vibes you give out affects everything else. If you're mentally blah, everything else is blah. If you tell yourself, I can't do that, well then I'm sorry, you can't and you never will. I could never start that YouTube channel. I don't even know what I would talk about. Oh, I could never draw something that cool. I could never create art that cool. I could never change anyone's life like you have. Then you never will. You literally never will. If you tell yourself that you can't, you literally will not. What you give is what you get. If you're gonna be nasty to the cashier, they might be nasty back. The person around you might hear you and be like, oh, another nasty person. I wanna be attached to that. You want your life to change. You want the things to change. You want the way that you feel to change. You want your relationships to change. Change your mindset and change what's coming from the inside to good. The mailman forgot my package. Who let me be an adult? Who? Like, I'm an adult. That's scary. Like, I'm an adult who makes YouTube videos in their Goosebumps shirt with fuzzy slippers and coffee. I'm living for it, but like, who let me be an adult? Thanks, God.